I can't do margaritas on the beach. I just fucking can't do it. Of course, I love margaritas and I love the beach. I love margaritas on the beach, but I can't do it forever. I can't do it forever. And I want to discuss that in the context of entrepreneurship, and I want to discuss it like in the context of when you're in winter in business. Shit gets fucked up. Then you've got to work to fix it. And that time where you're fixing it is very dopamine driven and very goal oriented. And you feel like you have a purpose. Then you fix it all. Then you start killing it in business, where then you feel like, shit, I'm just having margaritas on the beach again. And it's boring. It gets boring because there's nothing to work towards. So let's unpack this. First of all, actually, literally, I could never be the person that like retires and has margaritas on the beach, even if I reach $20 million liquid cash. I'm not gonna retire. I'm not gonna retire. I'm gonna go more further into real estate and do ventures and maybe do some philanthropy and some other stuff. But I can't actually just literally be on the beach drinking margaritas every day. I would lose my fucking mind. Obviously, the kind of person it takes to make the kind of money where you're then allotted the chance or the opportunity to have margaritas on the beach for the rest of your life, especially at a young age, it's the type of person that would not actually do that. So just to make that clear on the literal sense, I wouldn't do it. But how it extrapolates out to business and entrepreneurship, there are times, all of us experience this, where there's a winter in business. And that winter is usually a reduction in revenue through some weird thing happening in the market, your reach, prices for shit that you purchase, like goods, changes, and you have a significant reduction in revenue. When that happens, you have to fix it and fix it quick. When that happens to me, I lose my fucking mind. Ask anyone around me. It is, ask Jill. It's all I think about. It's all I talk about. And I cannot get my mind off it for the majority of the day. Then I'm executing my ass off until I've figured it out, right? The old template, which was, bringing in a certain amount of revenue and everything I was killing it. Something changed. The market changed. I need to improve this or this or this. Something changed, right? So I start losing my fucking mind, going to town, going to work until I fix it. In that time of fixing it, I'm stressed, but I feel very like alive and productive, like fulfilled, because I am doing my favorite thing, which is to go like this. I'm figuring out how to solve a myriad of problems or one major problem. It's very dopamine hit driven for me, right? I get lost in those states and I like it. I like it, especially when I start to make some progress, right? And then the progress. That whole time, especially as the progress scales up, I am having the fucking time of my life. But here's the problem. I then, after a winter in business, like something fucking set of things goes wrong, revenue drops, I've got to fix it, we have to adjust, I got to change the mark, do this or that. I fix it, like without fail, I'll fix it. Could take me a month, could take me 4 months. But when I fix it, I get to the point then, because I hurry up and wait and I go so nuts about it when it happens, that I fix it so fucking bulletproof that then I'm just killing it. It's just revenue's pouring in. The bank accounts are just going, and I'm so cool and comfortable that then I start feeling like the same feeling that happens if you just you drink margaritas on the fucking beach and don't do anything. I've turned from progress, problem solving, to then an operator, just an operator. All I'm doing is executing a template that I just figured out works, that I spent 3 months mastering and figured out this works for revenue, this works for income generation, this works. Then I turn from problem solver, creativity, ingenuity, all that good shit to I'm just an operator now. I'm just doing the thing that I figured out, right? And, I take a lot of trips. My girlfriend and I do a lot of fun things. We're out every other night. And then I start feeling like, less of a purpose. Now I'm just drinking margaritas on the beach and it starts to fucking bother me. Killing it in business. It's going well. I like in those phases, I figure things out. I've launched other ventures. I'm an income generating machine, but I start feeling like I don't have a purpose. I start feeling like a little bit like I'm drinking margaritas on the fucking beach endlessly, and I'm getting kind of goddamn bored, right? The point is, I've gone through this my entire career as an entrepreneur, and it's not a bad thing. The point of the matter is I'll deal with it, and there's always going to be more problems to solve, but really, I don't want them because I just went through a period of solving problems and fixed a bunch of shit and now things are awesome. It's just how we are. It's just how we are. And that is, as an entrepreneur, how you're going to kill it, right? You figure out templates that work. You figure out stuff that works. Everything from marketing to different marketing routes to how you present your product or service to then how you close people to obviously the quality of the product or service, all that stuff. And then you execute those fucking templates, man. But you can never become the guy that permanently rests on your laurels and that loses the edge of wanting to improve shit. Because if you do that and you're okay with just having margaritas on the beach, the next winter that comes, you're fucked. You're fucked. Now you're out of the game, bro. You've been so out of the game enjoying your margaritas on the beach, resting on your laurels, that when shit hits the fucking fan, you're not your old equipped self to be able to deal with it. You do not want to get there. Never lose the hustle is the fucking point. Enjoy your margaritas on the beach when you can and get back to fucking work.